When should you spend money on social media ads during a release campaign? Now, if I was an independent artist with a limited budget, here's how I would approach it. Typically in a release campaign, whether it's an album, an EP, or even a single, you're gonna wanna create a lot of different video assets in order to promote that release. There are three general categories of content that you're gonna wanna create and post for a release. And these three categories correspond to the marketing funnel. Now, depending on what type of content and where it falls in the marketing funnel, that's going to dictate when I'm going to spend money for social media ads. So for example, on the top of the funnel, you have the awareness stage. This is where you're trying to attract new potential fans and bringing them into your marketing funnel. If the video is for the top of the funnel, I'm going to only spend money if the video goes viral. Now you have the middle of the funnel content, which is more about engagement. You're trying to get your fans to build a stronger connection to you as a brand. You're showing more personality. You're showing more behind the scenes of who you are as a person and artist. For the middle of the funnel content, I would only put money if it does really, really well organically. It's likely not to go viral, but if it does pretty well, then I would consider it. Now there is an exception. If you collaborated with another artist and this other artist has a bigger name, has a bigger fan base, and is more publicly recognizable, then I would definitely run ads for that type of middle funnel content right off the bat. Having people see you associated with this bigger artist, it has value on its own. So I definitely wouldn't mind putting money behind a post in that situation. Now, if you really have a limited budget, I definitely would probably skip on putting money behind middle of the funnel content, even if it does well organically. Now, lastly, for the bottom of the funnel content, where you're trying to get people to stream your music, buy merch, I would actually spend money for social media ads right away when you post them. Posts that depend on people knowing who you are and being familiar with who you are as a brand and artist are typically not gonna do as well in the social media algorithms. With that being said, that's why I would justify spending money. So for example, if you have a vinyl release, I would actually put money behind that post right away. Now let's say you put $10 a day for ads and you're pushing vinyl sales, and the vinyl costs you $10 and you're selling the vinyl for $30. So for every sale of this vinyl, you're making $20 profit. But let's say you get 2 or 3 sales a day. That's $40 to $60 profit, and you're spending $10 a day in order to get those sales. So in that case, it is a very profitable situation where you would want to keep running ads because you know that you're going to be profitable. So that's how I would spend my money for social media ads if I was an independent artist with a limited budget trying to push a release.